So tell me about your film.
Well, Cut to Black is a kind of a gritty crime film. It's been compared to an old film noir because it's in black and white.
Oh.
Yeah, we use a lot of familiar sort of gangster movie archetypes and stuff, but the film noir comparison is really just a point of departure for us. It is an old school film in the sense that we're using a lot of familiar plot and character elements, but it's really it's really just a springboard for maybe something a little more introspective.
Oh, it sounds interesting.
Yeah.
Now, you are the writer, director, and star of it, correct? What is that like to have triple duty like that?
Well, it's really not anything I haven't been exposed to. It's kind of the way that I've been doing it for a long time. Mostly out of necessity. Making independent films is never easy on any scale, and so the more jobs that you can do and the more jobs that your compatriots can do, the more likely you are to succeed. So for me, these are things that I can do and that I can sort of bring to the show, so I do them. Obviously, I look forward to having 30 people do a lot of those jobs for me, but
Right.
we're not there yet.
Yeah, rather than trust someone else to write a film for you, why not write it yourself?
I mean, there are certainly amazing writers out there that are far beyond anything that I could do, and I look forward to meeting those people. So
Yeah.
the day that I can get my hands on a project that somebody else has done that I can contribute to in some way, I'm happy to do that.
And that makes me think of my next question. How important is it for actors to create their own work rather than wait for work to come to them or go out and find it?
Well, I'm a big proponent of that in general, and that doesn't just go for actors. It goes for anyone who's aspiring to do really anything, but sticking with film, whether you're a director, you're a producer, you're a writer, at least to have the experience of producing your own work sort of from the top down is an invaluable experience, even if you don't intend to make a career of that. I think that any actor should know what it feels like to direct. Any director should know what it feels like to act, and the same all around. As much as possible, the more that you know about all the jobs going on around you, the more you have a sense of what your role is and how to execute it.
Now, how did you cast the rest of Cut to Black?
Well, it was a mix of actors that I've worked with on previous films. Cut to Black is actually my fourth full-fledged feature.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I have a pretty, trusted stable of great artists that I work with all the time. Bo Luli has been a huge part of all of my work, and he's kind of been there from the beginning. Leah Rudick is another one who's popped up, and Jelaine Gill, who plays the lead in the film opposite me. She was in my last film, Prayer to a Vengeful God, and I loved working with her so much that I wanted to give her as big a part as I could.
Oh, very cool.
Yeah.
And now, what does it mean for you to be showing at Brooklyn Film Festival?
Well, this is my second time here. So we were here with The Local, my 2008 film, and that was a great experience because Brooklyn Film Festival's kind of been on my radar since I got into filmmaking. So Brooklyn Film Festival has like all this sentimental value, and when I got in 2008, it was funny. You would think I got into Cannes or something. It was just so amazing for me. And then I did another film between The Local and this one, Cut to Black, called Prayer to a Vengeful God, and we wanted to do Brooklyn, but the timing wasn't right, so we ended up, we did some other regional events, but we basically just kind of went straight to VOD with that. And with this one, we're really kind of taking our time. We're looking forward to doing this. We're really happy to have closing night. It's going to be a huge event for us here, playing in both houses. And so, once we get through this, we'll see how we do. There are some other festivals that we're, crossing our fingers about in the near term, and then we're looking forward to a theatrical run here in New York in the fall.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow. Congratulations. That's amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.